Okay. This is my Arduino project. I decided to choose the one with the piezo buzzer and the 4 buttons because it made me realize how musical instruments from like the early 90s and late 80s are made. I don't mean like stuff like pianos or stuff like that, but I mean like electronic, I don't even know the name of them because everything is software based now, so you don't really get this hardware element anymore. Um, but basically, the way it works is you have this speaker that's connected to ground and the and header 8, and then you have 4 buttons that have a resistor ladder. It's called, and then here's the design for a resistor ladder. I mean, you can see it's pretty simple. This first button doesn't have resistance except for the 10k ohms, and this one's 220 ohms, 10k ohms, and then 1 mega ohms, I believe. So, and then these are the buttons, these switches. So, basically, when you press one of these buttons, I don't know the exact term, but the electrical value basically gets inputted into A5. So then we could use that value to decide what notes we play on the speaker. So for example, this first button will display the maximum value since there's no resistance, so it'll be 1023. Since it's a 10-bit system, it goes 0 to 1023. And then we have this button, and as you can see, this wire connects it to A5, so then we still get that analog in, and then it has more resistance since this is the 220 ohms one, and this is 10k ohms, 1 mega ohm, and this is 10k ohms. And as you can see, these all connect to this orange, which inputs A5, so then you could use the value that is outputted to change the tones that you're playing on this buzzer. And then this is the code for it. First you create an array with 4 tones, since these are 4 buttons, and then you begin the serial monitor, which is with a 9600 baud rate, and then inside the loop function you have an integer named keyval, and then you analog read A5, so you put the value of these buttons into integer key value, and then you print a new line in the serial monitor. And then here's the if statements that decide what notes you play. So if the key value is equal to 1023, which is the maximum, so it's this first button, then you play the notes with notes array index 0, so it'll be 262. And then for this one, you play notes 1, which is 294, and then for the rest too, like, you know, it just repeats. And then the reason why you have this range of values from 990 to 1010 and then 505 to 515 is because sometimes you don't get like a perfect value for these. So like if you press this button, it won't be exactly 1000, it'll be between 990 to 1010. And then yeah, that's just how this project works, I guess.